Hi guys, it is me, Branson. If you don't know me, I'm an actor, singer, songwriter, dancer, just a creative all around. We might not know what I'll be next week. But yeah, so anyways, today's video topic is it's right here. Why being talented isn't enough and what actually matters. And I'm trying a new thing where I'm looking at my camera because I'm filming on my phone. And if I look here, it looks like I'm not looking at y'all. So I'm going to try to look here, but I feel like I'm going cross-eyed from looking there. But we're gonna try it, and if I watch the video back and I don't like it, I won't do it again, but I hope I'm not cross-eyed. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways, so the number one thing is talent is common, babes. Yes, I know we don't want to hear this, but it really is. I've been in so many audition rooms, so many theater shows, seen so many talented people. It's more common than we think. I know we see the stars and we see the people at the top, and we're saying that is a once in a lifetime person, which everybody's individualistic. So, in theory, and I don't even know if I'm using that right, but we are all individual. We are one in a million, one in a billion, one in gazillion. That's a song. One in a billion, one in a billion. I'll be holiday trying to find the song. Anyways, talent is common, guys. I've just me being in things, seeing a lot of people, whether it's dancing, singing, acting, talent. There's so many amazing people out there that have talent. So talent is not enough, okay? Talent is not enough, which is why we'll be going through the other steps in this video to talk about just life. And also, y'all see how my brain scatters? This is just me talking as like to myself. I'm talking to myself through this lens, and you're here to listen. So thank you so much. I'm glad you're here to listening. Okay, the next one also that would help in the sense of, being talented isn't enough is that you need to be a likable person and be easy to work with because we all know when you have those group projects and then it's just someone and you're thinking to yourself, I will never work with you again. That was me in elementary. I'm not gonna lie with my friends. Especially when it came to math, we had group projects. I would go with my friends. I know they hated to see me come in. Okay, they literally told me after a while, Branson, we can't do this group thing. And I said, but you're my friend. They said, yeah, but the work you're not doing. Anyways, because even especially when you're working on a craft with someone, oh my God, please don't look cross-eyed. Especially when you're working on a craft with someone, it's really something that they want to publish, they want to show their work, they want to show them, they want to put the art out there. But when you're hard to deal with, it just makes it very, very difficult to want to work with you again. Even if you have the talent there, we're thinking to ourselves, why why are why are we here with you? So yeah, it's always sad too when you see someone who's like really good, they have it boom boom, but always late or always I don't know, just doesn't want to have your input on things. It's kind of really difficult in the creative space. So yeah, be easy and to work with. Y'all, I'm so giggly. Like I don't know. Anyways, the next one is networking and relationships. So this is a thing where, yeah, talent, you can have that because like we said, it's common. So you probably are really talented. Actually, I know you are, okay? And we're working every day to get better and better and better. But networking and relationships, y'all, this is key. This is really key, okay? Because your network, as you all have heard, your network is your, I hope you said net worth. Your network is your net worth, okay? Because if you don't know anyone, how are you getting booked? I mean, you can get booked out if you don't know anyone, but once you know people, oh, the bookings start happening. Literally, guys, me thinking about what I'm gonna say. Oh my gosh, am I PR, y'all? Because I don't know if I can say something because something. I let's just say I've done projects and been there, done that, and then got reached out to again by the same people. Be- how do celebrities do it when there's just like a big camera in your face and then you're trying not to spoil the biggest plot of the movie? Yeah, and all because I worked on a project with them. They hit me up from I'm so slang. Reached out to me for their next project, and I was so honored. I was ecstatic. I'm trying to use bigger words. And yeah, so basically, because I had my network with them, I already had previous work experience with them. They reached out to me for a second go round. Boom. So yes, guys, just network. You might need to hit up people multiple times because I have gotten some things in the creative spaces by not being annoying, but reaching out not once, maybe not twice, maybe a third time. And if they don't do the third time, maybe hold back, maybe give it a few months, maybe, just relax. But people, because the thing is, people want to help you, but, well, I would say for the majority of people, the majority of creatives, we're all open minded. Like, I would say a lot of people want to help you. So it's just people are busy. They're very, very busy. Anyways, oh my gosh. Anyways, no, I said oh my gosh because I hope I'm not cross-eyed. I've said that like a billion times in this video. I'm gonna watch this back and think, yeah, the whole video was crazy. Anyways, the next topic is emotional control / not crashing out. Okay, guys? Because that is the part that gets me every time. Because you're thinking to yourself, you're like, I've been working on this. I've been trying to perfect it. I've been doing that. I've been here. I've been going there. I've been training this. But what's going on? Why? It feels like you're not seeing it. It's not happening when it needs to be happening, guys. But we have to keep our emotions intact and use that energy and put it in the work. Did I kind of eat? Did I kind of eat? Use that energy and put it in the work. What am I doing? Maybe that can be like something I put into a project. I'm doing a lot. Anyways, yeah, so I know, guys, it can be hard, especially in the fields that we're trying to get into, because at the end of the day, we will all want this to be our full-time everything, because in a lot of other countries, they work to live. I feel like we live to work here. So baby, no, let's change that around, okay? We're doing the part-times or the full-time jobs to be able to fund to get out of this, okay? Because that's what we want to do it. Because if we could do it all day, every day, we're never working. Boom. Okay, yeah, so emotional control, don't crash out. Keep it under lock. Okay, next one is self-awareness, guys. And this is something that boom, boom, boom. Can you tell I dance, pop and lock and roll? She's really good. Um, guys, self-awareness. This is where we really gotta be real with ourselves sometimes. And I've tried as much as I can to have self-awareness. So for example, when I make my songs, I've made a lot of songs. I started really recording covers and like my own songs in 2021. And I remember saying to myself, babes, why you sound like you're dying? Like you sound like a dying duck. Like it's not I need like the vocal cords were not giving at that time. And I remember thinking, okay, you know what? I'm gonna work on this every day. And I worked on it and I worked on it. And then that started September 2021. Then by January, so about like 5 months later, I auditioned for the singing for the actor class at my university. Babes, I got in. Hey, I got in, and that was because I practiced every single day for like months on end, because you have to fall in love. You have to fall in love with the craft. Even if you already like have it in you, you have to like work on the craft and be self-aware and be this is not giving where it needs to give. And then you gotta make it give, okay? So then after that, I trained, worked in the singing for acting class, then graduated that class, and then started just doing more covers, doing more things. And then now I post singing videos on Instagram and YouTube Shorts. Go look at them. Why? Oh, that's my hair. So yeah, we gotta have self-awareness. And whenever I would have a thought about something sounding bad or not really up to par, I would send it to my friend, one of my friends that gives me really good constructive criticism. Okay, because you know, some of your friends play too much. Oh my god, my eyes. Some of your friends like will tell you like, girl, you sound like trash, it's not this, da, da, da. Which, you know, everybody handles things differently. I like when you give me actual feedback, but from a actual real standpoint, saying, okay, Branson, this was, you know, not the best part. I did like the pre-chorus, or your vocals here sounded strained, this. But no, like some of my friends, they're gonna be like, girl, it sounded bad. What are you doing? Like some people work like that. I can't work like that because I'm gonna be like, you're right, I'm bad. I can never put out anything. Okay. Yeah. So I have a specific friend that really gives me really good constructive criticism every time. And it's never making fun of me in the friend way. It's always, no, this could be that. So, anyways, we have to be self-aware. Okay, and the final thing I will say to finish off this video, because you guys know I do my little cute one twos. The final thing actually is your ability to finish things. Boom. Because as a creative, it's really hard for us to finish things, especially when your brain is sporadic. Because one second you're writing this, the next second you're filming that, the next second you're dancing to this, the next second you have this song, or you want to do this, or you have this drawing, you want to do that, you have this. It's so many things, and you can never finish. And I've talked to so many of my friends, so many people in the spaces of just the entertainment and all that. And it's crazy how so many of us have this in common where we cannot finish things. It's really hard. I'm guilty. When I write songs, I always write the first verse, pre-chorus, chorus, then I stop. Well, also partially because I don't want to waste my time if I'm not going to put it out, which is over 100+ songs at this point. So, yeah. But recently I wrote one and I finished. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that. Okay. But yeah, guys, the ability to finish things. We can't keep starting and not completing. Okay. So that's what I want you to really work on, the ability to finish things. Anyways, yeah, I'm looking at my computer, by the way. If you guys are wondering, okay, I keep looking back. Why being talented isn't enough and what actually matters. This was this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much. I hope it didn't mess up my audio. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.